Welcome to the National Digital Car Seat Check Form. In this video, we will show you how to navigate through the NDCF dashboard and table tool. To locate the dashboard, log into your account and select the Data tab. Under the drop-down menu, you'll select National Dashboard or My Dashboards. Now we'll take a look at the National Dashboard. This is the dashboard homepage, and as you can see, it provides us the total number of seat checks collected through the NDCF, as well as our postnatal misuse rate. This graph is completely interactive where you can hover over any of these variables to get an overall count of the total number of seats checked by year. You can also toggle between months of each of the years listed. So if you wanted to see the number of seat checks during the month of September 2024, you can simply hover over this information and it will provide you with overall summary of each general type of car seat. As we move across the menu bar, if we click on child restraint misuse, you can see that we can search by all checks, postnatal, prenatal, and then we also provide you with the option to be able to sort and filter your data by year. So for this example, we're going to look at all seat checks. So this would be postnatal and prenatal. When we look at this map of the US and the US territories, we can simply just hover over a state and it's going to provide us with some detailed information about the seat checks in that particular state. So in this example, we're hovering over the state of Washington. It provides us with a misuse rate of 71.2%. Average of national misuse is 66.7%. We can also click on any of these variables across the top of this menu. If we wanted to just identify what our harness misuse rate is, we can simply select harness and then select our state. And not only will it provide us an overall misuse rate for harnesses for our state, but it also provides us with the top 3 subcategories. And we can do this for any of the variables that's listed on this menu bar. So if we wanted to do a comparison of load leg misuse and seatbelt misuse, we can simply just pull that information by hovering over the state. And again, it provides us with the top 3 subcategories. Down here towards the bottom, it gives us a breakdown of each of those variables and gives us the top misuse rates for each of the potential misuse options that are listed in the NDCF. Moving across our menu bar on the dashboard, we have a map that is interactive. So if you wanted to see the total number of seat checks by state, you can just simply hover over this map and it's going to give you the total number of seat checks. Now, if we wanted to look at specific car seat information and identifying where car seats are arriving installed in vehicles, we can break this down by rear facing only, rear facing convertibles, forward facing with a harness, booster seat, lap and shoulder belt, lap belt, and other. So if we simply just hover over these bars, it will give us a total number of seats that were installed in the back passenger seat. For those forward-facing seats, our middle seating position, and then our back driver side of the vehicle. Over here, we have our chart that dictates where these seats were installed by what method type. And then down here, we have our list of car seats by year of manufacture. And as you can see, most of the seats that are coming through car seat inspections are not expired. So if there's pink, this kind of pink color here, if we see that on the chart, then that would indicate that there was a car seat that was expired. So generally, most car seats are coming through our car seat check events not expired. If we move over here to the vehicle information, this provides us with some insight on the types of vehicles that are coming through our car seat inspections. So if you can see here, if we just hover over each of these lines, it gives us a breakdown of the top 15 vehicles for each manufacturer. So in this case, the top manufactured vehicle is Toyota. And of those Toyota vehicles, the Toyota RAV4 is our most common vehicle. And we can do the same thing for our Honda, our Chevrolet vehicles, our Ford vehicles, and so on. This is a really great feature to be able to provide some additional information about the vehicles that are coming through your car seat inspection so that you can spend more time looking through those vehicle owners manuals to see if there's any nuances or anything specific about those vehicles that you want to make sure to share with your technicians. Now we're going to move over to the table tool. When we click over here onto the table tool, this is all completely interactive and provides you with the ability to be able to easily sort and filter all of your data. We have provided you with easy buttons across the top so you can sort your checks by seats distributed, the overall misuse rates by child age, and the overall misuse rate by type of seat. So again, for this example, we're looking at the national dashboard with 270,000 seat checks. So if I just wanted to filter down on the ages of children that are coming through car seat check events, I can simply grab a hold of this data field and drag it over into the column, and it's going to break it down for me. Now, if I wanted to see the month, our most popular months or most common month of seat checks, I can just grab a hold of this month variable and drop it into the row. And you can move these around to get it to reflect how you want to have that charted. So here we can see a breakdown by month and by child's age. Additionally, if you click on this little arrow here, you will see that there's additional variables. So I can even filter down more on my data. So if I was just particularly interested in the month of September, I would select none, click September, and then hit apply. And then it's going to give me the breakdown of all of the ages of children that were served in the month of September. So you can do that with any of these variables listed here over on the side. If you end up finding yourself with too many of these different options pulled over into this table tool, and now you're not really sure what you're looking at, you can just always hit this reset button and it's going to reset the table for you. Another really interesting feature on the table tool is to be able to sort and filter by event state. So let's say that I am from the state of, let's do Massachusetts. And then I hit apply. Now I have the total number of seat checks for the state of Massachusetts. And then I wanted to know where these caregivers were from that came to those car seat checks in the state of Massachusetts. So I'm going to pull this over and just drag and drop it, and it's going to give me a breakdown of all of the caregiver counties. And you'll notice that we certainly have some that are from other counties. So we have Fairfield, Connecticut, we have Greenville, South Carolina, we have Hancock, Maine, and those could possibly be as part of a virtual seat check. But this gives you an opportunity to break things down by county. And again, if I wanted to take a look at the ages of children that were served in each county, and maybe I also wanted to know if there was a car seat distributed to that family, who provided that car seat for that family. If I only wanted to know what car seats were provided by state-funded programs, I could select none and then scroll down to state funds and hit apply. And now it's going to give me a breakdown by county, child's age, and the number of seat checks that were distributed to each of those to those children. So once you get the chart or the table tool, how you want it with the information on the table tool, you can select export file, and then this information can be used for your reporting, for your outreach strategies, for presentations, to be able to show how the NDCF data is able to support your program. You can also, again, use these easy buttons across the top menu bar here. You can't break it. You can't change any of the features on the table tool or the data dashboard. So we encourage you to go in and just start playing around with the data. If you have any questions about how to identify or locate data, you can always reach out to us. You can email me at training@carseatcheckform.org, and I am happy to help you navigate through your NDCF data.
If you have questions about your account or need assistance, please email info@carseatcheckform.org. If you'd like to request a training or need assistance in completing a form, please email training@carseatcheckform.org. We also encourage you to visit the National Child Passenger Safety Board website for additional resources, including how-to guides and tutorial videos.